so beloved.
Oh, I feel so loved. Thank you, guys.
This is such an honor. I'm so excited to be here with you. I want to say I was in Berlin this past February, and I was walking through East Berlin, and I saw these posters with your face on them, and I got so like excited and proud of you because I was like, look, this YouTube is like this international superstar now. So first of all, like congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
Of course, but you've come such a long way since you first started, and I just want to know, how did you get started in making YouTube videos?
You know, YouTube was actually like my plan W. Like I tried so many different ways to make it as an artist first before I even knew YouTube existed. And I did everything from, you know, go on America's Got Talent, that went nowhere. I went to record labels and wrote music and nobody wanted to sign me. They all did not understand my art. Passed out DVDs in Vegas to talent agencies. Nobody wanted to touch me with a 10-foot pole because I was too different.
DVDs in Vegas is a dangerous route.
I went to talent agencies and was like, hi, I'm a violinist and here's my DVD. And I never got a phone call back. Weird.
Well, now I'm sure some violinists are getting phone calls back because of what you've done with the genre.
I'm paving the way.
You are. I mean, you've taken violin music and really created a new audience for it. What were some of the original, like your first songs that you ever learned to play on the violin?
The first song I ever played was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Heard of it?
Ever heard of that, everybody? Yeah, it's a good one. And yeah, mostly classical. I was classically trained from the time I was 6 years old till I was a teenager. And then I was like, I got kind of burnt out, and I was like, I need to make this fun again. I used to love to play, and I don't love it anymore. And so I thought, wow, I need to play the kind of music I like.
Which is?
Which was, you know, I started playing along with my favorite radio hits. Like I played a song along with the Black Eyed Peas. I did a cover of Right Round by Flo Rida. And then I discovered dubstep and EDM, and that's when I was like, this is what I love.
Yeah, but you get the bass and you just really take it to a whole, honestly, a whole new world. Had any of you heard of this type of music before Lindsey Stirling came along? But now you guys love it, right? Yeah! Anyone else here play the violin because of Lindsey? Look at that.
Oh, let's go here.
A whole new generation of violin.
Yeah, my bass pop.
That's incredible. So, you were a musician before you were ever on YouTube?
Yeah, I played my whole life, and YouTube was finally the way of like, oh my gosh, I don't have to wait for someone to tell me I'm good enough. I don't have to wait for someone to invest in me. It was like, wow, I can invest in myself and do it on my own terms.
What made you choose the violin?
When I was a kid, my parents used to take me to orchestra concerts. And at an orchestra concert, the first chair violinist always comes out and tunes the whole orchestra. And they also get all the solos. And so the same way kids look at like Taylor Swift and they're like, I want to sing and I want a guitar. That's what I was exposed to. So I was like, I want one of those wooden things. I want to play the violin.
Did your parents play any instruments?
No.
Are they musical at all?
They love music. That's hence why they would take us to concerts, but they never had the opportunity to play themselves anything.
That's wild. So, do you play any other instruments aside from the violin?
No, just the violin.
Because you don't need to. You can't say just the violin when you do what you do with it. You say, no, the violin.
No, all I need is my violin.
That's all you need.
My axe.
And you dance as well.
I do.
Are you trained in dancing?
Not at all. I'm a self-taught dancer. I actually learned to dance in the beginning by watching YouTube tutorials. I was like, I want to moonwalk. And so that was later when I was an expert. Then I went for Gangnam Style. But no, in the beginning I was like, I want to learn to moonwalk and to crib walk. And so I looked up YouTube tutorials, and that's where I kind of started my dancings.
What was your first, do you remember the video?
I do. I don't remember the name of it. There was a kid wearing a red beanie, and he was teaching me how to moonwalk. Bless his heart.
And are you a good moonwalker?
Not in Doc Martens, but I'm really great with my Converse shoes. I can slide all over the stage.
Yeah, I am not even going to try it myself. No, I can't moonwalk. No. This is about you, Lindsey.
Okay.
Tell me, who out of any YouTuber, you know, I'm just going to say any celebrity in general, your dream collaboration?
So many. My dream collaboration would probably be, anybody a Paramore fan? I am obsessed obsessed with Hayley Williams from Paramore, and I would love to do something with her.
Yeah, I think you could probably tweet at her and get something.
Yeah. I actually originally wrote one of the songs on my last album, hoping she would sing it, but she was on tour and all over the world, and so but anyways, I found the perfect person for it, but I'm not giving up. Someday, I'll write a song with Hayley Williams.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that you guys would, like, her voice would definitely fit so perfectly with your music.
She's such a powerful performer. She's like tinier than I am, and she's like all rocking out.
How tall are you?
I think I'm 5'4".
Okay, because you have such a large stage presence, it's like then you meet you and you're like, oh my God, you're adorable, you know, in the least demeaning way possible.
I hear, it's funny, when people do meet me in person, that's usually the most common thing I hear is, you're so little.
You're like, right? Like, they're disappointed?
I guess the camera makes, but I think
or the enormous screens are definitely those things.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no, she's like, 12 feet, probably, give or take.
Yeah, larger than life.
Yeah. So, dancing, music, you combine it all. When you are performing, like, what are some thoughts that go through your head?
It's funny, it's like a cycle. There are some moments when I'm really concentrating and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this choreography right. Oh, I really have to focus on balancing right now. And, other times I'm focusing on my hands, and then other times you're so like thoughtless and you're just able to strictly perform and feel and look into the eyes of the audience and connect. And then all of a sudden you realize you're daydreaming about like what you're gonna eat after the show, and you're like, how long have I been out of it? Like, how long have I? But it's amazing, the body's ability to just go, and you get lost in a train of thought, and you're like, whoa.
Especially when you're like really well rehearsed, your body just has that muscle memory.
Exactly. Well, because we do the same show for months, and it's very, very rehearsed, it's very choreographed, and so it does just become a muscle that you get in that costume, I know what to do. Yeah,
it's mostly the costume doing the work. That's all that.
Yeah, that's why I design them so specifically.
You brought up something really, really important. You think about food. I want to know, what's your favorite food? Do you have a favorite post-performance meal?
I do. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches with just a little bit of strawberry jam.
Whoa!
I know, I go hard.
Like a little bit of jam.
Just a little bit to add a little extra layer of sweet.
No Nutella?
No Nutella, not on my PB&J.
Okay, all right.
Banana is a key ingredient.
Usually when banana gets involved, you have a little bit of a Nutella appearance.
That's true. I'm gonna try it.
You don't have to. No, hold on. But what if you hate it? I don't want to take that responsibility. That's too big.
Then ruined my post-show snack, and I won't forgive you for that. But
yeah, I know. I'll get a really mean tweet.
Yeah, you stink.
Yeah. I'm like, what? You sneak?
You stink.
Oh, I stink. That's the
meanest thing I can think of on the spot.
You're a very pure person. I'll write some mean things for you to send to me later.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
I'll put them in my mean arsenal, so I'll be ready.
So you've traveled pretty much all over the world.
Yeah.
Is there one place that you haven't performed that you want to perform?
Yes, I want to go to Thailand. I've toured all over Asia. For some reason, we've never been able to make it into Thailand. Yeah.
Yeah, Thailand.
Definitely.
Amazing.
Wait, have you been?
No, as it looks.
Oh, it looks
yeah,
good.
I've seen pictures. Let me tell you.
And they're awesome.
They are beautiful pictures. Yeah, and also the food.
I hear you can pet a tiger there, and I'm super into being able to, like when I went to Australia.
Touch animals you're not supposed to touch.
Yeah, when I went to Australia, I got to hold a koala, and it was pretty much the highlight of my year. Was holding that little koala bear. Its name was Eeyore.
That's not. They know Eeyore was a donkey, right?
Yes, but it makes sense because koalas are so docile and slow, and they look kind of sad.
Well, you know why koalas are docile, right? We're turning this into a nature show. They eat the bamboo, and it's like a sedative for them.
Really?
Yeah. So
they're like drugged.
They're drugged. You held a drugged koala. Oh. Otherwise, they're very vicious bears.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Koala facts.
Don't let them find out, or they'll stop eating the koala, and they won't be so sweet. You won't be able to hold them when you go to Australia.
Oh yeah, or you can, if you want to pet a tiger, you can just break some rules at the zoo. Or don't. Do you find that you have, where's the most surprising place in the world that you found that you have fans?
Surprising place in the world. It's amazing, the internet now makes it so that, I guess I've been desensitized. I guess, because I've toured the world, so I've traveled so much, it doesn't surprise me anymore, but I remember being just absolutely shocked the first time I went, abroad, and people knew who I was. Like I couldn't fathom it, the fact that they knew my name, and then I would say, this next song is, and I would say an original song, and they would be excited and cheer. And I was just like, how do these people know who I am? I am across the world, and it really blew my mind, that first time I ever experienced it. And that was actually in Italy.
Italy.
In Italy.
Italy's beautiful.
It is.
Do you get a chance to explore the places that you go to when you travel over there?
I do my best. If we have a day off, I definitely don't use it as, a lot of times you're tired, jet lagged, you want to sleep, but my new favorite thing is renting bikes. And so this last tour, almost every day off, we would rent bikes and ride around the cities, and you get to see so much, and you get to, buy ice, gelato off the side of the road as you're biking by. So that's my new favorite thing, because it's exercise, it's fun, and you get around.
Yeah, biking is my favorite mode of transportation.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's faster than walking, and you get a nice cool breeze, which is a built-in air conditioning.
And all the bikes that you rent have bells. So you're going through, I don't know, and
Are you a bellum user?
I'm a bellum user, for sure.
BA Anonymous. Yeah. Do you have a favorite social media platform?
Well, YouTube's definitely probably my favorite one. It allows me to make really fun, crazy music videos, but the one I use the most is probably Instagram. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Half the things I feel like I do in my life, I do solely for the picture. Because I'm oh, make a great picture.
Do it for the Instagram.
I can post it on the gram.
Yeah. Do you Snapchat at all?
I'm not a Snapchatter, and here's why. Is because Snapchat is so meant for the moment. You can't really, you're supposed to do it in the moment. And a lot of times, I don't want to make a post while I'm experiencing this awesome thing. I want to just take the picture, and then I'll edit and do it. I'll deal with it later once but I hate the fact that my keyboard player Snapchats all the time, and we're experiencing things, and he's making captions for Snapchat, and I'm just do that later. We're at the Eiffel Tower. Not now.
People need to know.
Yeah, he's but yeah, my fans.
Yes.
You can tell them at night. So that's why I'm more of an Instagram. I'm trying to be better at Snapchat. I feel like I've failed all my Snapchat followers.
How many people here, I'm going to do a Snapchat versus Instagram. I just want you guys to cheer for the one that you guys like the most.
That's a good question.
So let's hear it for Instagram. Let's hear it for Snapchat. Instagram, by far.
There we go. I'm glad that you guys are all my
All right, well that's good to know. All right, everybody start using Instagram more. Yeah. I want to know what some of you guys have to say. We do have a microphone somewhere out there in the audience with our lovely red-headed assistant. And let's just call this gentleman right here in the front with the gray shirt. I'm sorry I made you run that.
Yeah, you're going to get a workout.
Okay. I'm very starstruck, I'm sorry.